In honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ravaka Kodash, Dawanis, the Apostles, Great Millstone, do well. Peace, love, and blessings also to you, brothers on the highways and byways, giving diligence, making call and election sure. And blessings to the very few sisters out there listening, learning, and believing. I'm thy fellow Abe Kanakla, coming at you once again, another lesson. Lord's will through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash is lessons edifying and exhorting. All right, and as you know, if you've been paying attention, these outages, as you can see here, it's like this is big news. Power outage in Houston. All right, Chicago tornadoes confirmed power outage across Chicago. Power outage in Minneapolis. All right, global IT outage grounds planes and sends broadcasters off air. All right, and we know what this all leads to. The MOTB, Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, and this is the perfect storm, so to say, because society is now so dependent with all this technology. Society is so dependent on electricity. Okay, so a power outage will be a perfect storm, and it will bring in, as I say, global outage. It will usher in a global reset. So one day you're going to wake up and all your money, all the information will be completely gone. Okay, who you are, you know how when you get pulled over and they ask for your license, registration, and so on and so forth, but your license, which to identify you, that database, they can wipe it out. Okay, to the point where they create a scenario. Hey, now you have to come get this chip. Okay, so we can identify who you are. So this will be the new system that you have to basically come aboard on. This new system. That old system was wiped out. It was reset. Okay, I'm just naming certain scenarios, but nonetheless, all the records, everything just get wiped out. The money it wipes out. A reset. Okay, and as you can see here, this delayed flights. Okay, that one movie, Leave the World Behind, where planes were basically crashing because they didn't have the communications to land them. Okay, the person that's just flying that plane depends on heavily, for lack of a better term, I forget exactly what it's called, and when you fly in planes, but they depend heavily on a dispatch, if you will. Okay, to be able to monitor where they're going, when to land, so on and so forth. All right, it's traffic lines, so to say, up in the sky, invisible traffic lines that they follow. Okay, so all the communication is being cut. Global outage affects Houstonian. Global tech outage. All right, so this is a perfect scenario. All right, and this will bring complete chaos. And one thing I thought about is 2 Esdras 15, which the prophets have been speaking on, starting from my elders apostles. We've been speaking on this. Elder Tahar said a couple years ago. We're now in 2 Esdras 15, 16. So here it is. These prophecies are speaking louder. Okay. I remember particularly at the camp, it was like every week we would bring out 2 Esdras 15, 16. And that was years ago. But here it is now. The perfect scenario. Okay, once again, this is a test run. It's happened once. It's gonna happen again. Okay, they seeing how them pressing that reset button, so to say. They seeing how it works. This is global outage. So this is gonna happen again, man. Okay. Of course, this is all planned. Prophecy is in full swing. So 2 Esdras 15 and 14, woe to the world and them that the world are in. Woe. Once electricity cuts out, distress is going to come upon you. You're going to be hot, no AC, or you're going to be cold, no heaters. All right? People say I burn fire. Well, majority of the population, definitely civilization, they're used to cutting on the AC or cutting on the electric heater. All right, now everybody is used to burning wood to keep warm. Okay, your food's gonna spoil. All right, the power outages in Houston, their food spoiled, man. Okay, so your food spoiled. You go to the grocery store, think you're gonna re-up. There's no food in there. Well, theirs is spoiled. Okay, the truck is not moving. They're not bringing food into the inner parts of the city. All right, evil times is coming, man. It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in hand. So right in the midst of all this chaos, okay, you have this civil war brewing. All right, you seen what happened to the attempt to assassinate D. Trump. Okay, so you have civil unrest in the midst of power outages. This is it's all being set up, man, for a very evil time. Okay, it says, for there shall be sedition among men. People just forgot about how many millions and millions of military-aged men crossed the border within the last year. Okay, so all that in the midst of a famine, in the midst of a power outage. Okay, these days are evil, man. So there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so whatever they want to do, they're going to be able to do it. Purge scenario. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And here it is. Don't forget about the plagues. Okay. A lot of people are finna get ready to, get sick. All right. So, hey, this winter that's coming. All right. This might be this might be that winter, man. Okay. Because no, October, November, December, January, February, it gets real cold during those times, man. Say, pray that your flight be not in winter, and winter is the best time to strike with a power outage. All right, nothing to keep warm. Okay, that's the time to go, man. When it's cold, when people are uncomfortable, vulnerable. Okay. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay. And this is just a vision of what's to come. All right. All these people in the midst of a man-made famine and a power being out. This day's going to get evil, man. Jeremiah 17:17. But we as the servants of the Lord, all right, the prophets, we have hope. It's Jeremiah 17:17. Be not a terror unto me. Thou art my hope in the day of evil. And evil, as we always break it down, eve meaning time, ill meaning bad. All right. So bad times. The Lord is our hope in these bad times to come. And they're right at the door, man. It says, let them be confounded that persecute me. And Jeremiah is being persecuted by the people, man. It says, but let not me be confounded. Let them be dismayed. So 2/3 of our people, they're going to be confounded and be dismayed because they didn't want to hearken and take heed to the word of the Lord. It It says, but let not me be dismayed. Bring upon them the day of evil and destroy them with double destruction. All right, during the time of the Babylonian Empire. All right. So the destruction is coming. This is the Lord is sharpening that sword to bring forth that judgment and punishments upon the people. All right. And what's going to be the worst is the people over here in Babylon the Great, aka America. Okay, because their whole life is surrounded by electricity and technology. Okay. Can't do nothing without it. So, and it's something as simple as electricity. That's all they have to really do, man, to break this society down, is simply cut the power off. Because within the first 24 or 48 hours, your fridge, the food gonna start spoiling in there. All right. And every time a emergency happens, where people go panic buying, you're gonna go to the grocery store. The food gonna be gone. All right. 2-3 days later, grocery store still ain't got no food in it. People gonna start losing it. All right. And I'm being generous. It's gonna probably be way before that. But you ain't gonna be able to call and complain to no one. Call 911. All right. Because the electricity is out. As they said, Carl Schwab said global cyber attacks. You just gonna be wailing and screaming. Then what? As we read, 2 Esdras 15. All right, you gonna go to your neighbors. Hey, you got any food? And I'm being generous. No, they gonna be breaking down your door, busting your windows, looters, going from house to house. All right. Because you can't call the police. As I say, the course of their action shall stand in their power. Then once the elite allow that chaos to go on for however so long, they send those troops in, bringing the order to clean everything up and implement the new order, the new rules, the new ways, the new policies, the NWO, and you have to be chipped. All right? Mandatory chipping. Those that refuse being hauled off the concentration camps. Okay? So we're in that time. And this devil is moving. Matter of fact, we'll close out with that one. Because, this is serious, man. You thought we was just going to be out there prophesying for years. Them niggas just talking. Ain't nothing going to happen. Come on, man. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the heavens of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, he had to fulfill his NWO agenda. I believe they got something now called Agenda 2025. If I'm not mistaken. Project 2025. Presidential Transition Project. All right. So best believe they wanna have society in a certain position. All right, for this next transition. Donald Trump getting in office, he will usher in the end. All right, as we believe him to be Nero. All right, but there it is. You have it. It's just a quick update. We're watching. Okay. This is not going to be good, guaranteed. But we're going to be saved. Matter of fact, I gotta bring this one up because this is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time. That's the point. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So the Lord's going to redeem us. And that's our hope, man. It's a time of Jacob's trouble. Because these Edomites, they're short. Their swords are sharpened. What I mean by swords, they're guns. Their swords are sharpened, man. They're ready. They are ready. Okay? They have plans, they're organized, they're ready. They're ready to roll. And you Jakes, you know, you're going to get mowed down, man. The judgment of the Lord is coming upon the sinners of our people, the 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. So, with that, I'll leave it there. Giving all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai. Till next time, say shalom.